Do you know that people can be successful and have that very success hide what's actually going on under the surface? It's actually more common than people know because it's not able to be communicated. And the reason it happens is not why you think it does. Have decisions become a little bit harder to make? Are you second guessing yourself? Are you wondering if you're even where you're supposed to be in life today? Do you carry a quiet pressure that just hums in the background? It can make you agitated, cause you to have a short fuse, or cause ongoing frustration, or even put you in a constant state of exhaustion. Perhaps you've noticed yourself snapping at your children, your spouse, your employees, and you didn't mean to. But the pressure just keeps building quietly, and eventually, something's going to give. All kinds of issues in life take the blame for what you're experiencing. Your diet, a lack of exercise, a lack of sleep, being overworked, lack of employees, all of these reasons are valid, except they aren't always what the real cause is. My name is Michael Neal Feynman, and I've noticed this kind of problem not just in myself, but also in my peer groups. And when I started speaking about it out loud, and then from podcasts and from stages, people were telling me that I was putting words to a pressure or a frustration that they were feeling, but they couldn't define it or verbalize it before. It's when you're not quite on center and decisions feel heavier and seem harder to make. It's a pressure that doesn't have a name, so I put a name to it. I call it drift. Drift happens slowly. You don't notice it at first, but somewhere down the line, it becomes harder to trust yourself. And that's because you've made micro compromises over the years just to keep things moving, not bad decisions. In fact, some of them may have created more income for your company or for yourself. Some of them may have quieted the noise to make things run really smooth. The problem is that even though it satisfies or quiets down the external noise, internally, you're not aligned or centered with the way you're doing things. So at that point, drift has taken you completely off center. And I knew this was really important once I discovered how many people were actually drifting. So I wrote a book about it, and it's called The Authority Drift. And in this book, you'll learn not just how drift happens, but you'll be able to backtrack and determine where your drift began. And we will then guide you into finding your center again and holding your compass heading from there. You know, captains of seafaring ships long ago used to say these words, "Steady as she goes," which meant hold your course. Once we've helped you return to center, your peace returns. Your decision-making process shifts, and you realize you don't have to make decisions so quickly. You can take time to get back to center before you make any moves. And we will give you the tools to not only recognize the pressure, but also to avoid the drift and to easily hold your course. You'll also notice that when you are holding your course, your leadership and influence becomes so much more impactful because people following you willingly into a storm because you're the one that's calm. We've developed programs to go even deeper as well. We call them the Authority Reset. These include a video course, a private server community, and a cohort that's by invitation only, designed for successful people like yourself. In the 6-person cohort, you'll be working through these life-changing lessons with 5 of your peers in a 9-week virtual group meeting. But there's more. When you join a cohort, between weeks 3 and 4, we all come together in person for an event like nothing you've ever experienced before. Not only will we go deep and talk through the drift with each other, not only will we learn from one another and win with one another, but we will do it in the lap of luxury, while bonding with each other through an amazing adrenaline-spiking experience, or if you choose, a peaceful cruise. Your choice. Either way, that trip is a life-changing event, and you will not leave the way you came in. We also offer our Reset Mastermind for those that want to create new coordinates in their lives to do even bigger projects and make a greater impact, leaving a powerful legacy for people to follow for generations to come. Imagine yourself in complete peace, managing stress from a new experience, a new perspective, keeping tabs on your course to ensure that drifting doesn't sneak up on you again, because it will certainly try. You'll easily notice when people are drifting in your life, in your business, in your home, and in your entire realm of influence, and you'll be able to help them find center again as well. Start with the book, or maybe you want to go deeper right away and buy the course. or perhaps you know you're ready to join our private server community, we welcome you. And we look forward to seeing you there. Steady as she goes, brother. Steady as she goes.